right, Alex from Yama. Thanks for being on,
Yeah,
man.
thanks a lot,
So,
man.
Yama is one of those bands that just when I think that I've heard it all the stoner rock bands are already here, all the old ones in the past, and all the new ones I keep up with. I discover Yama, and I realized that I missed an album back in 2014 that rules. It's awesome. I was so excited to listen to it, and I enjoyed it very much. I hope that people listen to this and go check out that album, Ananta, right?
Yeah.
And I hope that they follow up and check out this upcoming split that you have. And we'll get into that here in just a minute. But I have a game that's called Name That Band that I want to do first. I
All
asked
right.
AI, I asked AI to
Yeah.
generate some images just based on like stoner rock band names alone. And this is what they came up with. So we're gonna test your historical knowledge of stoner rock a little bit as well.
All right. Okay.
First one. What band did
Black
AI make that?
Black Rainbows.
That's right. Yeah. Nice.
Ooh. Wow.
Second one.
Yeah.
This one's a little bit trickier.
It's not Electric Wizard, is it? No.
No?
Oh. Could be so many.
Yeah. This could be just about anyone, but
It's not a goblin, is he?
no. No. He's a king. He's a specific king.
Oh, King. No, not King Buffalo. Man.
No.
King Diamond. King Diamond? No, that's not a stoner band.
This one is
Oh,
Acid King.
Bass.
I told them to make something for Acid King. This is what they came up with.
Acid King. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah. Yeah.
How about this one?
Ooh. Cadillac. Fu Manchu?
Lowrider.
Rider.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Yeah.
How about
This
this
is
one?
Orange Goblin.
That's right.
Yes.
This one's a little trickier. AI had a tough time with this one, but
I'm seeing a vacuum cleaner in space, but that's not what.
that band does not exist yet, but maybe
No.
it does.
Man.
This
No
one
clue.
is Weed Eater. That is what we call a weed eater.
Oh man. Hand of Smoke?
Is that a band?
No. Wheel of Smoke. That's a band.
No.
Oh, man.
This one is Wind Hand.
Wind Hand.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Oh man. Green Lung?
Green Lung. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more literal ones are easy.
Yeah.
Truck Fighters?
That's right. This one's a little dark, a little tough to see, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Graveyard.
that's right. Graveyard. Yep. Super
Yeah, right?
straightforward.
Yeah.
This one was an easy one for AI.
Yeah.
Last one here.
Ooh. Flying Unicorn? No, I just no
This
idea.
one is
No.
Monster Magnet.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Anyway.
it's creative. It's creative. Yeah.
Yeah, they did all right with some of those.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Yama, man, like I said, I was so stoked to listen to Ananta. I had not heard of you guys until recently, and I was like stoked to share that album with a lot of people. I hope they go check that out. Tell us about the upcoming split that you have coming out.
Yeah. Well, it's with a befriended band from Italy. I hope I pronounce it correctly because my Italian is not really that fluent. But it's Lira del Bacagno.
Yeah, I was gonna
Making
leave that up to you.
yeah,
I wasn't even
yeah.
I wasn't even gonna do it,
No.
so I'm glad that was on you.
Yeah, I'm making these gestures to make it a little bit more Italian.
Yeah.
These are just great guys. We met each other in Italy, actually, at a little psych stoner festival back in the mountains. Played together there, and the night afterwards, and had a great time. Stayed in touch over almost 10 years, and as we reformed last year, Alessandro, the main guy of that band, he contacted me like, hey guys, I hope you're making new stuff as well, not only doing these reunion shows. And we're looking for another band to do a split, and not a spliff, but a split. And we'd like, wow, this is like the perfect occasion to actually work on a new release. It's been a decade, so yeah, let's do it. And it was a pretty tight schedule. We had two of the there will be 3 songs on it. Two of them were a little bit older, well, more recent than Ananta, but well, yeah, that's like 10 years, 11 years ago, so that's not that big of a challenge,
Yeah.
accomplishment. I mean, and the other one is newer, but yeah, we were like, let's do it, let's go for it. Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah, they kick stuff off with like a 10-minute song or something, right? Is that right?
yeah, yeah,
Yep, and
yeah,
then you have you on there afterwards, yeah. Cool.
yeah.
I heard the single, it's awesome. Like I said, I hope people go check that out and go back and listen to Ananta also. Is there anything else? You got dates coming up or anything else now that are you calling it a reunion? Were you guys broken up or what happened there for 11 years?
Man, yeah. Well, we have been active until 2018, but yeah, not that productive in like release wise in the last few years. But it's like one of the reasons why we split up initially in 2018, with several other reasons. Life.
Yeah,
Being a
sure.
grown up and whatever.
Right.
Um, and 2 years ago, a friend of ours, we live in Tilburg, so that's Roadburn City,
Mhm.
used to be more of a stoner fuzz festival a couple of years ago, but still. And we sat together, the 4 of us, and he was like, "Oh gosh, you should really do a Yama reunion. I really loved your stuff, and come on, it's 10 years ago now, so that's like a perfect occasion, right?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Well, festival time, we're drunk. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it." But
Yeah. Then you wake up the
he
next morning and you're like, "Shit, we
yeah,
have
like,
stuff to do now."
no, I don't like them anymore. No,
Yeah.
but then yeah, we decided to do so, and then another friend of ours, also from the Dutch stoner rock scene, he said, "Well, guys, I'm putting together a little festival, also in Tilburg, our hometown, and I'd love to have you guys headlining that one." And I was like, "Well, that's like a good." Yeah, that's a Dutch expression to say you need a stick behind the door. So you need something to go for, and then it happened, and then we played, and it's yeah. Well, it's hard to say. It felt like it used to be because we got a little bit older, so physically it was not the same experience, but
Yeah.
like musically, creatively, and yeah, it was awesome. And then we got a bunch of other shows, and people contacting us also showed us how close the stoner scene is back in Europe, at least.
Mhm.
And I think that's also for the US. And we're like, wow, people are still uh, like to hear from us, after all these years.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's how it
Uh
went.
So, it's been a while since you've released Ananta. It was 2014. So, what has changed about, writing new music? You're older, you're wiser. Has your writing style changed? Has your focused on recording that music changed as a band, or how are these songs different from 14, 11 years ago?
Yeah, I think that album was it's so broad. There are like typical stoner pentatonic riffy songs, songs, like we call it, like Ananta, the title track. But there's also more doomier tracks, post rock, metal. And it closes off with a acoustic folky song. We
Hmm.
were all over the place, and to some extent it still sounds coherent, cohesive, and
Sure. Yeah,
like
definitely.
one style, exactly. But I think with this new split EP, how you call it, we'd like to have a little bit more focus, like more on the doomier side, a little darker. Don't know if that's like you're a little bit older, that things get a little darker. Don't know if that's the thing, but like have an even more consistent sound to it.
Sure.
Um, and I think, but that's not really deliberate. There's a little more doom and metal influences in this compared to Ananta.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think
Cool.
that's about it. Yeah.
So what's next? You got any dates coming up or plans to release like a full length or anything like that? What do you got going on?
Yeah, well, next week we'll do a promotion show back in Utrecht, the Netherlands, together with Komatsu, our friends and ex-label buddies. That's how I
Great.
found out about your platform, by the way,
Yeah, they were
through
on the
Komatsu.
last episode, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so that's how it all came together.
Awesome.
And so we're playing together. We're doing a tour in May in Germany and Belgium. And after that, well, we're writing a lot. I have plans of picking up the guitar. I'm just now the lead singer and doing some harmonicas sometimes, but I'm a guitarist as well,
Mhm.
and add a little bit more layers to the sound. So, like behind the scenes, we're working on new stuff, and yeah, if it's up to me, yeah, I'd love to go back to the studio, like probably early next year. But well,
Great. Cool.
we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I hope to hear a lot more from you guys. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Big fan. So thank you so much for your time. I hope everyone goes checks out this new split and your older album as well. So thank you. Yama, go check it out.
Thank you very much, man.